Yo, what is good with y'all boys? It's your boy NQ Chosen, aka Chosen, aka Gray. We are back with another trade review. Today is July 16th, 2026, and man, did we catch something today. PA was not the best at all, but we were able to catch something in the morning. We got one win, one sniper, one bullet on and off. We passed our My Funded Futures rapid plan eval, but it got breached and my account got banned. It got fucking banned. I know it's crazy. I'm gonna get into it later, but let's get into this trade review, bro. I want to start off on the hourly just because I want to break down to you the bias going into the day. We still are displacing lower to the low of this range. Remember, we made an SMT at the highs. We're bearish. We're displacing out of new week opening gap. We have a 1 hour breaker block that ended up being a unicorn breaker, which is just a breaker block with a fair value gap in it. It ends up sweeping liquidity inside of that unicorn, getting respected, displacing lower. And that's kind of our bias going into the day. I want to see these lows finally get distributed through because we are bearish for the month. Let me go on to the 15-minute for you. Going into the day, we had just this 1 hour fair value gap that was open, and we wanted to see a rejection out of this. We wanted to see this get respected to then follow through back down to London lows. And at 6:15, I'm starting to recognize, I'm like, okay, we just respected consequent encroachment or equilibrium of this 1 hour gap. So I'd like to see this 15-minute that just got open to get ran through to the downside. I want to see this 15-minute turn bearish. I want to see us run through it. I want to see it get disrespected. I want to see this 1 hour hold. We got London lows as our draw on liquidity, and we got Monday, July 13th lows as our external higher time frame liquidity, right? I'm looking at that. I go on to the 1 minute. I'm waiting. 6:30 is about to open. 6:30 opens. We get a large displacement sweeping internal liquidity. When we get taps into 1 hour fair value gaps, it's always best that we see another stop hunt inside of that gap just to snatch all the orders that have already been inside of that gap we're going to use to reverse lower, right? Plus our bias is lower, so we like this. We're looking at this and I'm licking my chops. You feel me? Clam chowder type shit, you know? I see this wick. It shows me that we swept all this sell side. We swept more buy side inside of another fair value gap. We're respecting this high up here. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, okay, nice. If we could get an inverse out of this gap right here, then I will take shorts right now. Like, trust me, I'm not one to take shorts in the beginning of the day. I'm not one to trade too early in the market. I'd rather just let the markets kind of show me something first, and then I'll take my trade off of that. I feel like the volatility is a little, you know, it'd be going up and down at market open. So I'd rather just take a step back, chill, and do my thing, right? But we are about to get a 1 minute breaker. So I'd like to see this inverse, I like to see this fair value gap get inversed, and I want to see for even A++, I'm licking my chops about a buzz type of entries, this have a change in the state of delivery as well. But I'm mainly entering off of this inverse because it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful, right? This is literally the model I'm going for. And for those of y'all who don't know, I'm gonna draw it out for you guys. We want to see a high, a low, a higher high, and then a lower low. And we want this lower low to be a displacement. We want to see a lot of volume going through this lower low. But we don't need to catch the change in the state. We could catch the inverse because at that point, we're respecting bearish PD arrays, we're disrespecting bullish, and that's all you need to understand the order flow going into the actual entry. So I'm looking at that. I'm licking my chops. You feel me? I'm seeing this. I'm waiting for the candle closure. I'm waiting. We finally get it. This is the one time I front run this fair value gap. I see the strength coming out of this gap, and I take my short at the candle wick low of the 6:33 a.m. candle, right? So we get the change in the state with the inverse on the same exact candle. We enter short. At this point, our eval, we only need $1,000 to pass. So our original stops were like right here. They might have been like right here at 72 points, but what it turned out that I needed $70 more, bro. I was tight, bro. Like here, I'll show the execution on the screen right now. I'm gonna play it while I'm talking about this setup, but we got to tap inside of this 15-minute gap, and we ended up coming back up, tapping the inverse that we made originally, as well as the change in the state that we made originally. So these are all things that I'm okay with, right? Like if price is truly bearish, if we do have good order flow, we're going to respect the inverse and the change in the state that was just created. And we should see delivery down towards London lows. Also, because we have such low resistance liquidity resting below, we have all this as low resistance liquidity. So I'd want to see all that get ran and then we go target London lows, right? So it was pretty simple bias for the day. We had a 40-point stops at this candle wick high, because if we come up above this inverse and disrespect it, I wouldn't want to see that. I wouldn't want to see another sweep of this high. I would love to just see us dump and follow through back down to London lows before we get another bullish reaction. And this is where I'm comfortable placing my stop. We end up getting beautiful delivery all the way down to London lows, and I'm pretty sure I was in this. What is this? I'm pretty sure I was in this 10 minutes. It banked perfectly. We tapped. Like I said before, we got a 1 minute unicorn, so a breaker block. I'll draw that out for you too. And we draw our breakers from the top of the first candle to the bottom of the first candle. So the unicorn is this 1 minute FVG right here. It gets respected. I love this setup because it's such high probability, especially when you have the inverse and the change in the state. Bro, like straight McDonald's shit, I'm loving it, bro. Like this week's price action has been so good for me. It doesn't even matter because my funded futures just fucked me in the ass, bro. Let me break that down to y'all, okay? So originally this was today. I ended up passing my eval. I passed the account. I activate the account. I record everything. I'm trying to show y'all. I'm like, okay, we good. We did it, right? We're going to go in tomorrow. First day on the funded. We're going to get this daily payout, blah, 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 right? Everything's peachy, right? Fuck no. Fuck no. Right? Turns out your boy traded this account on the wrong email. So once I went to go verify my identity, my other email that I already passed an eval on had verified my identity on that one instead. So I tried to verify my identity on this new account, and guess what happened? Guess what the fuck happened? Breach detected. We're gonna read it together because some of us cannot read. Unfortunately, our account monitoring system has detected that your My Funded Futures challenge has violated one or more of the challenge rules. Duplicate profile, bro. Duplicate profile. When I tell you, bro, I was on my hands and knees virtually begging this My Funded Futures contact support team to give me my funded. Like, I passed this, I paid my money, and the best they could do is close my account. Like, I can't even log into this account that I passed this funded on anymore. I can't even log in. I can't even log in. It's actually crazy. I can't even log into the account anymore. And they said they'll issue me a refund for the funded. Damn! How about just give me my sim funded and keep the money? They said, fuck no. Hey, bruh. Like, realistically, this is my fault. Like, I didn't know this. So, like, on Lucid, you could just log into a different account and then trade that and get a payout with that and shit like that, right? So the same shit applies. So it's like, why can't I do it here? But you know, it is what it is. This makes me not want to go get any more accounts with My Funded Futures, but at the end of the day, it was my mistake. It was an honest mistake. So it's not something like I can really blame them for. But lastly, I did want to show you that we did pass the account. Our total P&L for the day was $1,269. We did get our 53,000 balance. So it was passed. Like I'm like, I was tight. Like, I was at my job today. I was sick. I wasn't sick, but I was a little frustrated. And for me to like be frustrated over something like that, it's kind of rare now, because I understand like there's no point in caring about things that are outside of my control, but they couldn't do anything about it. And I just spent 3 days trying to pass this eval, but it's all good because we're going to record the next freaking eval. We're going to pass it again and we're going to come back better than ever, because it doesn't matter. We can take our time with this shit. This is a good mindset tip for everyone watching out here. Even though I don't get to move on to the funding and I have to do another eval again after I just passed, it's okay, because in due time, I'm gonna be able to stack 5 fundeds, 10 fundeds, 20 fundeds, and I'm gonna be able to take daily payouts across all these accounts in due time. In the words of Drake, this is God's plan. Like, this was supposed to happen to me to test my psychology. Like, that's the approach that I'm going with in order to cope and deal with something like this happening, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. There's another trading day, there's another trading week. It's not like my life's over, you know. We could just get the refund, get another account type shit. But yeah, man, your boy got banned off of My Funded Futures. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd see the day. Like, What are we talking about? Like for real. But wait, like the video. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Comment if this has ever happened to you. Comment if you've ever got banned from a prop firm before. But yeah, it's been your boy Chosen. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.